Hello everyone, this is Dimitar from the RedmineUP support. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to completely remove our favorite projects plugin from Redmine 7.0.0 stable. So this is currently the very latest Redmine and it was released 1 month ago, and we are now in the middle of 2026, and all this is going to happen on the operating system Linux Ubuntu 26.04. So this here 4 means that it was released on April this year. So yeah, it is also the very latest Ubuntu, and it is an LTC, meaning that it is a long-term support Ubuntu Linux. So yeah, it is going to be active and used a lot of years ahead. Okay, so the very first thing that we need to do is to just open our terminal in the Linux Ubuntu and go to the path of Redmine. So in my case, Redmine is installed into this path, but in your case, it could be somewhere else. So the path and directory could be somewhere else in your file system. So please double check this before you proceed with any further step. Okay, so the next thing, actually the first thing that we need to run as a command is downgrading our database in Redmine. So this is going to delete and drop every table that is related somehow with our favorite projects plugin. So this is going to happen with the command sudo bundle exec rake Redmine plugins name, that is Redmine favorite projects, and version 0. This is the most important part of this command. So this version 0 is going to actually downgrade the database. Okay, and the last parameter is Rails and production. This is pointing out the Redmine server to be a production one. Please keep in mind that this is actually one row of a command, but just my terminal is a bit zoomed, so that's why it is in 2 rows. But basically, this is one command into one row. So yeah, this is one thing. Okay, so we click enter and put my sudo password. Okay, so we see that these logs here mean that it is successfully executed. So we see drop table favorite projects, drop table favorite project templates, and so on. So we have successfully downgraded our database in relation to the favorite projects plugin. Good. So the next thing that we need to do is to just remove our Redmine favorite projects plugin, I mean the plugin folder from the plugins in Redmine. So we have to change the directory to plugins, and if we list now, we see the favorite projects folder is still here. Okay, so we need to remove it, and before that we could also check this situation into our files system. So we just come here and paste the path. So this is our Redmine and the plugins. Yeah, so here is our favorite project, so we need to remove it. Okay, so it is going to happen with the command sudo remove and name of the folder. So this argument here means that it is going to recursively delete every inner folder into this main folder of favorite projects. So if you have one folder here inside this and one inner into this one, and so on and so on, this is going to delete everything. Okay, so yeah, we click enter and everything is deleted. If we list again, we see that favorite projects is no more listed. And if we go back to the file system, we see that it is completely vanished and removed. Okay, so there is one last thing that is required. This is restarting our Redmine. So also this is depending on your configuration. For example, if you use the virtual Redmine Bitmami machine, you have to switch it off, then switch the virtual machine on. Also, you could restart your server, and there are many other methods. But in my case, I'm running the Redmine into a terminal. So it has been started in this way and running in this way. So if I close the terminal, then actually my Redmine is going to be down. So if I refresh now, we see that I do not have Redmine. It is down. So I need to open it and start it again via the terminal. So this is my way actually of restarting Redmine. Okay. So we wait a little bit for it to start. Good. Yeah, so we refresh now, and yeah, we see that we no more we have no more the favorite projects listed here. We have successfully removed it and uninstalled it and completely removed it from our Redmine 7. So yeah, thank you very much for the patience of watching this video, and if you like it, you could check other videos and articles from RedmineUP. And if you have some questions or problems about the uninstallation and about the installation, of course, if you wish, and every feature and option of the plugin, please feel free to contact us at support@redmineup.com. Thanks again for the patience of watching this video, and bye bye, see you in the next one.